I want to ask you a question. Are you in a winter right now in your life? You know, things are kind of gloomy, bleak, cold, no growth, lots of need, same old, same old, same old. Well, can I tell you something? Spring is right around the corner. I tell you what, don't ever let the devil steal your hope. I mean, hope is the most powerful motivator. When you continue to have hope, the devil cannot defeat you. And the word hope just simply means that you're expecting something good to happen at any moment. I'm expecting something good to happen at any moment. You say, well, I'm sick today. Well, expect to be well tomorrow. And if tomorrow you're not well, then expect to be well the next day. You say, well, that's easy for you to say. You don't feel bad. Well, you don't know how I feel. I'll tell you about my year so far. How's that? First of all, October 31st, I had my other hip replaced. I had this one done 2 years ago. So I now have 2 bionic hips, so watch out. And so, you know, I did great. I was doing great, but it's still a recovery process. You got to go through. You got all the rehab. You got pain. You got the stiffness. You got the swelling, all that stuff. So I'm 6 weeks into recovery. Things are starting to get pretty good. And on December the 24th, I got what appeared to be a sore throat and a cold. I had it for 7 weeks. 7 weeks. Now, in the midst of that, I had to go to Thailand. So I spent 39 hours on an airplane. Now, I actually thought I was getting well, then I got back home and got it again. And I think one of the things that was happening was my body was already weak from the surgery, so when that hit, then that made it hard. Then I was starting to get well, then I did the overseas trip, and that weakened me again, you know, on and on and on. But it was hard not to get discouraged. And you know, one of the things that the enemy tries to tell us, and I'll bring this out a little bit more tomorrow, when you have something going on in your life, you'll hear all the time, this is never going to end. And some of you are in a place right now in your life where you just kind of been feeling like this is never going to end. And so then we start this, well, I just don't think I can stand this. I don't know how long I can put up with this. We need to replace all that gloomy conversation with, I can do all things through Christ who is my strength. And so what I did during those 7 weeks, and I'll tell you, I felt really bad a lot of days, like really bad. And more so than what I normally would. And I just kept saying, tomorrow's going to be better. Tomorrow's going to be better. God's healing power is working in me. God's healing power is working in me. Then I had to take 2 rounds of antibiotics. Then the antibiotics got my stomach messed up. So then I had to take some stomach medicine. So it's just been fun. But you know what? I'm well and I'm healed for Phoenix. Now, I'm kind of not real happy that my off time was like that. And I'm not going to say that I had a great explanation for it, but you know, I found out in my life, sometimes God will let me go through things just so I've got something to tell you guys. I believe that. I think that sometimes we go through things just so when you tell other people, I know how you feel, they're actually going to believe you. How can somebody tell you that they know how you feel if they've got a great life and there's never any challenges or problems in it all the time? Amen? All right. So spring is coming.
We hope you enjoyed this teaching. To get more from Joyce, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing.